Pancho with the weekly Pele report for March 12th of 2025. Coming up to the Ides of March, March 15th. And the lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse. You can see from the chart at the beginning, it is just degrees away, okay, from her south node, which is where the moon's path crosses the ecliptic. So the closer that moon is to the node, the more total the eclipse. So this is really a total eclipse. And besides that, today the sun is conjunct Saturn. So Saturn is not very far away from this eclipse. The moon, it is a sun, north node, Saturn, Neptune eclipse. Well, the moon gets eclipsed, but you get the idea. Oh man, oh man. And it's in Virgo. That moon's moving through Virgo. It just goes in there today. And then, tomorrow. Thursday night in some places is the eclipse. Friday morning in other places, depending on where you are on planet Earth. You can see the chart for me in Costa Rica is 12 midnight plus 55 minutes. Okay, into Friday. Yeah, so that's why I say Friday. Mercury goes retrograde on Friday also. And, besides that, the sun exactly conjuncts the north node of the moon on Monday. So these are the biggies that I want to talk to you about today. What can I say? There's a big load of stuff happening with Saturn in particular. I really want to, focus on that a little bit. The sun won't come up in conjunct Neptune until next week, so we'll get to that. But let me find a nice little shady spot and close to those waterfalls, perhaps. Can I zoom in a little bit? There they are. Yeah, baby. Ow! All right, everybody. I think that, how about that? This is classic. Found a new swimming hole. That is a nice big pool, man. Anyway, yeah, as for the astrology, I want to start right out today with the Sabian symbol, all right, for the sun conjunct Saturn, which is today, and it's this whole time period through here, this whole, the whole week, really. I'm sure you're feeling it, have been feeling it for a few days, are going to keep on feeling it for a while. For quite some while, because retrograde Mercury and Venus are coming back to Saturn again. This is not the end of Saturn, the end of time. So, and it just speaks so much to what the mantra is about, what I feel like the energy is about, what I feel like so many people are feeling right now. And it's tough. It's a tough time for very, very many people. And so let me start with that Sabian symbol. It's a materializing medium giving a seance. The ability to give of one's own vital energy to substantiate one's conscious ideals or unconscious desires. The person who believes he or she has a mission or mandate or any special gift that can be of value to their community must substantiate this belief. They have to produce results. Sometimes this involves difficulties, duh, and special conditions or circumstances. It always, underline always, demands to some extent the gift of some power of value which is deeply one's own. The thought of sacrifice was suggested by the white lamb in the first symbol of this fivefold series. Something precious involved in a deeply personal experience has to be surrendered, offered to others. The medium's psychic substance provides the materials made visible in the phenomena, if the latter are genuine. After the seance, the medium is usually exhausted. The performer gives of their very life to the performance. This symbol refers to a display of psychic power that can be interpreted positively or negatively, according to the motives that induced the medium to give the seance in the first place. In its most constructive aspect, it suggests the key word of, in all capital letters, substantiation. The shadowy aspect of the process is deception. I mean, wow, look at the shadow. I was wondering why the camera's getting so dark. The shadow is coming over the waterfall. Wow. That was all in the sunlight when I started. So anyway, you get this idea. I mean, is this not perfect? Raise your hand if you're feeling exhausted. Sun conjunct Saturn in Pisces, the sign of sacrifice, the sign of surrender, the sign of slavery. And the lunar eclipse happening in Virgo, the sign of service and work and effort and perfection and giving of my body, giving of my material self, of my chi, red force, life energy, of my kundalini. I don't know about you, but I know a number of people, myself included, that just feel like, is this work ever going to stop or end? That's what's in this mantra today. It's work to dig the hole, to lay the foundation for the new tree, for the roots. And this is going on for a long time, so it can lead to exhaustion. And it can lead to depression. And it can lead to a sense of hopelessness that gives up hope, that gives up faith, that the tree is ever going to be planted, that the garden is ever going to grow, that whatever project I'm working on is really worth it, whether it's a relationship, a business, my own soul growth. It's so many of us are at the end of our rope. So many of us, especially the light workers, that are the mediums, the psychics, okay, that are really giving, it's not easy work. Let's get real about this. It's not healing. The healing arts are not easy, right? People are giving of their life essence, to do astrology readings, to do intuitive massage, to do therapies, to do circles, to do, this work is like, come on. Spirit, please make it a little easier, would ya? And Spirit is like, Saturn moving through Pisces is the taskmaster, the test, the guardian of the threshold, the Lord of Karma. And Saturn says, commitment, time, patience, maturity. And I think a big one is objectivity. Don't take it personally. The universe is not against us. Spirit is not putting us down. It's not that we are inadequate or weak or don't know what we're doing, that everything is just like taking so long. No, 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 no. I really feel like this Saturn-Neptune conjunction, which is going on all year, right on through to February of 26, we're setting the stage for a new paradigm. And this setting the stage, Spirit is working behind the scenes on subtle levels that we can't see and we don't understand. But it's a big shift. It's changing the whole world, the whole field, the whole landscape. It's got to be redesigned. You know, it's like, you know, resetting the stage for scene 3. You know, and it's a huge Broadway play, right? And it takes time to get all the players in position and to get all the lights and to get everything all set. So yeah, things are taking forever and it can be very difficult. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is this lunar eclipse is being followed by a North Node solar eclipse. The moon has to do with the past. She is on her own South Node. So, you know, that is also having to do with the past. This is a huge release. We have to empty the hole. We have to dig into our own psychic shadow. We have to go down into K2, the dragon's tail, where the poop comes out. Okay, we need to like really dig deep down into old stuff. The moon is the past and Saturn is the past. We have to like dig into our past and really look at and really get this stuff, you know, by the roots. If you ever pull weeds in your garden, you've got to get the root, right? You can pull, you know, you can pull the little piece of grass out of there. You can pull the little top out. But if you leave the root, it's going to grow right back again. So, you know, this is like a thorough purge. Virgo has to do with purging, purifying, perfecting our physical bodies. Look at your bodies. Our bodies are talking to us right now. The skin has to do with feeling comfortable. The eyes have to do with, you know, what am I looking at? What am I seeing? Troubles, okay, with the 5 physical senses. The ears, what am I not wanting to hear or listen for? What am I not listening to? The taste, what am I afraid to take in? What am I, you know, what pleasure am I not allowing myself? It's not all about work. It's about balancing. You know, this inner work can actually be clearing the slate or setting the stage for us to enjoy the wonder, the beauty, the magnificence of not only Mother Nature, not only our brothers and sisters and the community, but ourselves. Coming into this self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance. This can happen. This can be where it's at, baby. So, yeah, this lunar eclipse this week, I want to encourage you to, yes, you have to work, but balance your work with pleasure, with downtime, with time to, inwardly feel your body and stare into the void. Stare into the emptiness. Relax into the emptiness. I'm going to go jump in that water and just sit. Try to, amidst the busyness and all of the work and the responsibilities and the duties and the sacrifices, just sit with yourself, with Piscean water, with stillness, and feel the joy. Like a gardener digging a hole in order to plant a tree. I must first work, then face the void, before knowing what will be. This is the magic. We're incarnating something from the subtle energetic worlds. We don't know what it is. We got to keep the faith, keep the trust, keep the beauty, keep the love. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. Ow! Oh, the song this week. Dimash. I don't know if you've heard Dimash before. He's got a voice. 6 octaves. 6 octaves. I've never heard anything like it. You've got to click on the link below. Oh, what else? Speaking of waterfalls and water, I'm doing a workshop in Hawaii for the summer solstice. If you want to relax, if you want to schedule time for yourself, time to get away, we're going to be at the Hawaiian Sanctuary, June 15th to 21st. Join us for an immersion into the heart space, returning home to our spiritual truth. Click on the link below, okay? Check it out, and I hope to see you. So really, all I can say is what? Aloha! Namaste! And so much love, baby. Aww.